Do you ever feel like your kids just aren't listening to you, or they're blowing you off, or they're giving you the runaround, or they are manipulating? Well, if you feel that way, today I want to talk with you about an effective way in dealing with those amazing kids that you have that just might need a little bit of help learning how to listen. Con 1 is they beg and plead and we give in. Con 2 is they argue or they get angry and we hook in for a fight. Con 3 is they flat out rebel and say, no, I'm not going to do it. Or they start sulking and act passive aggressively and we give in, because what choice do we have, right? Today I want to drill into the 3 cons, basically dealing with your kids and how they try to con you into getting away with things, doing things, not doing what you ask them to do. And today I want to go ahead and drill into one of those. We're going to do a series, a 3-part series on each of the cons. And today is number 1, and that is you ask them to do something and they start to beg and plead and, oh, please, please, please. So today I want to talk about that, give some examples and some thoughts on how to safely maneuver around that con. Con 1, as I mentioned, begging and pleading. So for the sake of this example, let's go ahead and use, you ask your kid to clean their room and they don't want to. So they start begging and pleading, Mom, please, 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 I don't want to do that right now. Oh, please, 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 can I do something else? And so you've got the begging and the pleading. The option that I would suggest that you stick with is you can do X after you clean your room. So if they want to go outside and play, or if they want to watch a movie, or if there's something that they really want to do besides clean their room, or besides what you ask them to do, then you're going to stick with your goal statement, which is you can go outside when you finish cleaning your room. And something else that comes along with this, because mine's actually not so much of a beggar or a pleader as she is a negotiator or a bargain. She's learned how to do this deal type thing. So I'll do this and then you can do this deal. No. So she definitely is a little bit of a negotiator, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. In fact, I think that's a great skill. However, it's important that we also set boundaries with our kids as far as our expectations of what we want them to do and when they need to do it. Say your kid starts to negotiate with you or starts to try to bargain with you. My suggestion is to stick with your goal statement. You can go outside when you finish cleaning your room. Now, I do need to preface all of this with, I'm not suggesting that you be a complete hard ace all the time and that there's never any room. There are going to be circumstances where they might come to you and say and negotiate something a little bit different, and there's going to be times where that's acceptable. So I think it's important to look at what's their heart, why are they trying to get around what you've asked them to do. And sometimes there's going to be legitimate reasons. So it's important that as parents, especially, and this is something I've been dealing with in the last year or so, we're moving from little child to a young person, and so I need to listen to her words as well. So it's important as parents that we listen to what they're saying, because if they come to us and say, can I do this instead, or can I clean my room after I do this, it's important to listen because we want to hear our children. However, it's also important that we have boundaries for our expectations for our kid. So be a good listener to your child, but also remember that it's our goal to help them understand their responsibilities and to stick with them and to learn that once they have their responsibilities taken care of, then they get to go and play. That's con 1. They beg, they plead, we give in, and we have effectively given up our authority. Now, as we talked about very briefly, there are sometimes reasons to go ahead and give up or to give in or whatever. But it's the most important thing is that you are examining their heart in why they're begging and pleading, and that you listen to their words. This short video is going to be the first in a series of 3 short videos where we drill into each of the cons. I think it's important to talk specifically about them. So we're going to have a few more short videos coming soon. That's it. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching today on our drilling in on con number 1. We hope you liked the video. If you do, we would love for you to click like and share if you think that anybody else might benefit from it. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. So if you're interested in joining us, go ahead and click the subscribe button. We have a Facebook page and we also have a blog. We would love for you to check us out in one of those areas. And we hope you have a great day. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you again soon.